What is up, family? No, I don't want to start out like that no more. So I'm going to say, what is up, family? You are tuned in to another episode of Bo Too Dope, and I am your host, your boy Bo.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
What is up, family? You are tuned in to another episode of Bo Too Dope, and I am your host, your boy Bo. And today, we got something special, okay? Apparently, a black-owned restaurant experienced some twerkage.
Damn!
So, this black owner has a restaurant. I don't know where it's located or anything like that, but I saw the video on Instagram, man, and it was just a lot going on. I could have quickly said he could have handled that differently. I could have said so many things, but I want to give a higher perspective on this video, and I don't want to be biased. I want to look at it from both sides, both angles, all angles if I can. Before I say anything, I'm going to play the video and let y'all watch it if y'all haven't already seen it. And I'm going to play it all the way through. And then after it's done, then I'll comment on it. But yeah, credits to who created this video. Pushing Black on Instagram, man. Go follow them folks, man. They keep you in the know for what's going on in the black community, man. I love it. Yeah, shout out to them. Before we do that though, man, I need y'all to hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload, because I'm coming with all the juice, man. And you know I'm gonna put my 2 cents in. Y'all might not like my 2 cents, but y'all still come watch me to see what the fuck I'm gonna say. Just to see what I'm gonna say, because you know I don't give a fuck at all. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to this video, man. Let's cue this thing up, player. And y'all just sit back, watch the video, and tell me what you think. Please do.
I invested a lot of money into buying this building, into developing this concept, so black people can have somewhere nice to go to, okay? Somewhere where we can feel good about ourselves as a... Come on! Stop the music, please! Somewhere where our people can feel good about ourselves as a culture, okay? No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to Prime, take it to Pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it now. Don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
Check please. Nah, for real, check.
Here's what you do. If you don't like it, you stand on the glass twerking, you get out my restaurant, okay? No, you carry yourself like a lady, or you get up. You're a lady dancing on the glass? I'll get the trooper for you real quick.
You carry yourself like a man.
No, you talking to the goddamn owner of the restaurant and the building. We can work out here.
She right though. She right. She right. Still talk to her respectfully. She got some.
He said leave. I'm leaving. Hey, he don't need the money. He got to leave. He got it. We can go.
had music playing in there. There was a festive atmosphere.
And here this nigga go.
What is the, it seems like you have a particular problem with twerking. At least that's the way I read it. Tell us about that.
Well, let me explain. First of all, I don't have a particular problem with twerking. At our restaurant, you're always going to hear music because we want to make sure that it's a constant positive vibe for our guests. One of the things that we don't want, though, is we don't want guests standing up in their seats, grabbing glass and twerking on glass. For those who like twerking, we don't have a problem with it. There's lots of nightclubs people do it at. They do it in their home. But at our restaurant, we want to be mindful of that. Our restaurant is one where my mother eats at, my grandmother eats there, my sons work there, and we want to make sure we keep a good environment. And so I'm not here to make any indictment on people who twerk because it gives people a good time, but that's just not something that I can have in my restaurant. One of the most undervalued people in this world, or probably the most undervalued, is Black women. And I'm very mindful of how they look and how they appear. And we have so many classy and nice Black women that come to this restaurant that define what True Kitchen and Cocktails is. And the actions of the women standing on the sofa and pushing on the glass twerking is not that. And so when we talk about advancing the culture, I'm mindful of how we all look as people. And that's why I apologize for using the F word, but that's also why I'm very, very steadfast in making sure that our guests carry themselves in the right way at this restaurant.
But it does then sound like your issue is with twerking. And
it's not
that it somehow doesn't paint a proper picture the way you see it. And that doesn't seem to distinguish nightclubs versus your restaurant. It sounds like you don't think twerking is the proper way of presenting the culture. I mean, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, the word you used was classy.
I'm not saying it's not the proper way to present the culture when you're dancing and having a good time at a club, but I am saying it's an improper way to present our culture in my restaurant.
Hey, look, can't argue with the man there. It's his restaurant, it's his room. Now, could he have handled it differently? Yeah, we could say he could have done that, but you have to understand this too. Look at it this way, y'all. That furniture that they were standing on with their shoes on or off, I don't know whether they had it on. That glass that they had the hands and shit on, all that. He paid for that out of his pocket, okay? Could have broke the shit or anything. Anything could have went wrong. That in itself was blatantly disrespectful. So I'm not trying to justify him cursing and shit. Yeah, he could have went different. But if you notice in the beginning of the video, it was more than one table twerking. So was he supposed to go to all those tables one by one and let them know? He could have. But nobody want to waste no time because it looked like to me he works in that restaurant too. So the owner don't want to waste his time trying to explain to each table that was committing the act about what they should and shouldn't be doing. And these some grown motherfuckers. They should know this. You don't do that shit in no fucking restaurant. They wouldn't do that shit in no white establishment. I don't give a damn what music playing. A white person, if you did that in a white establishment or restaurant, they'll kick your ass out too. Now, what I'm saying is, yeah, but he felt disrespected. So that's where the anger and the cursing was coming from. That was disrespectful, man. Like, you standing on my furniture. The nigga might be renting that shit and y'all fucking it up. Look, man, I'm just saying, you gotta look at this shit from both sides, okay? The girl, I feel her too, because he was talking to her kind of rough. I felt it. But that man was mad at motherfucker. Y'all sitting over here disrespecting my motherfucking plate like this. And then you got kids and shit in here too. That shit was blatantly disrespectful. Nobody wants to be held accountable though. The nigga was upset. When you upset, you say shit, okay? When you in the moment of that passion, you say shit. Come on, man. I would never curse, but I probably would have stopped the whole thing too. Look here, man. It's a club down the street. If y'all want to go shake your ass and all that old shit right there, man. But this ain't the play for that, okay? And then I like the fact, man, that he said he wanted to put something together for his people, man. And y'all coming in and showing this type of behavior. That type of behavior already get y'all looked down on as black women, man. And then the white boy at TMZ, fuck him. He up there sitting up there trying to perpetuate the fact that the man may or may not like twerking, or he has something against twerking. And if he do, so what? I don't condone that shit neither though. I mean, it's cool to do. If that's what my woman wants to do for me, that's cool. But I'm talking about exposing yourself to any and everybody though, that's another thing. But this ain't what this is about. This is about them disrespecting this man's establishment. A black man at that. A black man put something together where you can come come into and amongst motherfuckers that with the same skin color like yours, and you don't have to feel uncomfortable. And now y'all want to do this twerking shit. Look here. First of all, when I told them girls that shit right there, I would have went and got on the DJ ass, because he the one played the motherfucking song that amped them up to do the shit. But you know, so they and with that being said, they didn't know whether they could twerk or not. But it's still not a club, man. Come on, you got common sense, bro. Common sense will tell you, man. Don't sit up in nobody's shit and twerk and all that old shit, man. Don't do that. That's dirty as hell, man. Don't do that shit, bro. Like, man, look, I ain't even come on this motherfucker to keep y'all long, bro. I just wanted to say my motherfucking piece. And what y'all think? Put that shit in the comments, man. But that shit right there was straight up disrespectful. He didn't have to talk to the girls like that, though. I do agree with that when she said what she said on that one. Yeah, you still can talk to her. You can still talk to her respectful. Yeah, for sure. You know, you all for your black women and all that. And then the word classy, you know what I'm saying? I get that too, you know, because twerking ain't classy. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know this shit ain't classy. Y'all know that women that twerk, and this look, the girl that was twerking, she had on like a short ass skirt or whatever. So as she was twerking, you could down there see her underwear. Like, that's not classy, bro. It's not. And you see the white boy was trying to perpetuate and make him look bad by saying that it seems like you have a problem with twerking. So what, nigga? So what? That shit wasn't classy, bro. That wasn't classy. You got older women in there, like somebody's grandmama in there, and you in there twerking. Your grandmama might like to see you twerk, but everybody else grandmama don't like that shit. There's so many things you have to think about when you are doing shit like that, bro. And if he's trying to make that move for the culture, man, I respect that. I salute dude for that shit. And we gotta come in, man, and we gotta go back to Black Wall Street, man, and get some act right, man, and walk in that motherfucker with our chest stuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like we the shit. That's not showing nobody you the shit when you can shake your ass. Anybody can shake their ass. Any woman from any race can shake their ass. Can you do better than that, though? That's the question. Can you do better than that? And that shit right there was crazy. But I respect him for how he handled himself on that interview with TMZ. Because, you know, he stood his ground. He said, look, I'm not saying that twerking ain't a good thing for people to do and go and have a good time. What I am saying is that twerking ain't the thing to do in my shit. He didn't say that, but he might have well. Twerking ain't the shit to do, the thing to do in my shit. That's what he said. Look, man, I ain't got too much more to say on this. This was a short video, but I just wanted to say what I wanted to say, bro. That shit was fucked up. That they really did that. It was fucked up on his end, how he talked to them, but how they stood up and did that. But I got to slap the shit out the DJ, though, because he played the motherfucking song. His ass fired. His ass is fired. Motherfucker, he would have been fired. I'm talking about just fired. His ass been fired like a motherfucker. I ain't got much more to say on this shit, y'all. But look, check this out, bro. Hey, this has been Bo Too Dope. I'm your boy Bo. I'm signing out. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, though, I gotta tell y'all, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, and get it, man. Start a topic in the comments, man. Talk about this shit. What do y'all think about this shit? That shit, I feel like it was disrespectful. Could he have handled it differently? Yeah, he definitely could have did that. But it's his shit. It's his shit. It don't matter, because when he lose them, it's gonna be some more people come to that motherfucker. There's gonna be some more people coming to that motherfucker. He just said it. He probably been getting business way before they came in that motherfucker. And that's probably the first time some shit like that ever happened. You feel what I'm saying? It's a time and a place for all this shit. But anyway, man, y'all start something in the comment, man. And y'all talk about this shit, man. Let a nigga know what's up. Man, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. I don't care. Just get that algorithm cracking, man. You hear me? But this is your boy Bo, and this has been Bo Too Dope. And I am signing out, telling you to stay up, stay down. Most importantly, player, stay real.